ready.
Okay, so like the other juice that I was demonstrating, we're going to start with the softer vegetables first, the leafy vegetables first, so that it won't strain the blade on the blender. You don't want to put the roots or the harder vegetables at the bottom. You want the softer ones at the bottom. That was the kale. That was 3 leaves of kale. And then here's the parsley, a handful of parsley.
I am surprised that you put the whole thing in.
The nutrients there's a lot of nutrients in this, so don't throw this away. Even when you're cooking with it, chop it up very finely and use it because all the nutrients are in there. That was the parsley, now the dandelion.
I gotta get those scissors.
Yeah, it makes it so much easier.
Where did you buy the scissors at?
At Marshall's. You can find them at Marshall's, Ross, Target, anywhere where they have the kitchen stuff.
I'm on my way to Marshall's after this. I don't have that.
Now this is 5 celery sticks.
I can smell the vegetables. They just smell, it smells good.
Then you want to do the turmeric root. If you don't have the root, if you want, you can use the ground turmeric powder, but the root has more nutrients in it. But another option is to do the powder or do half and half because the root is a little expensive. This is a cheaper way of doing it, but the nutrients you get more nutrients in the actual root. So you can do this. This is what stains the blender. The turmeric stains the blender, so there's no getting around that. And then you do the lemon. Want to keep some of the skin because there's some good property in that skin. So don't keep all of the skin because then it makes the juice too bitter. Just a little bit of the skin. Now we're going to do the beets. You can buy the beet that has the leaves or just the root itself. I like getting the whole beet because there's a lot of nutrients in the leaves as well.
See, and the one that I bought was just the beet itself. Now I'm going to buy the whole thing.
So then you put the leaves in here. And about thumb size of ginger.
Oh, that's ginger.
And then you just cut the beet in 4 to kind of help the blender out a little bit because this is a really hard root. So cut it in 4.
That's pretty.
And I'm gonna use pineapple. I was gonna use a green apple, but I'm gonna use pineapple because the beet has a really strong flavor and the pineapple
calms it down.
It calms it down.
Yeah.
So once again, this is the core of the pineapple where the bromelain is, which bromelain helps with inflammation and body aches and arthritis and digestion. So you can get a whole pineapple, chop it up like this, get the core. You can freeze it. That way you make sure it doesn't go bad on you. Keep it in the freezer in a Ziploc bag. And, oh, I forgot.
What did you forget? The sprouts.
The sprouts. The broccoli sprouts. There's a lot of nutrients in the broccoli sprouts, so you get a handful. I'm going to just put a little bit because I'm running out of space here for all this stuff. So, the broccoli sprouts and the nopales. I'm also going to just put a little bit because I don't have enough room. I refilled it already. So I could press it down a little.
Do you ever blend? Oh, yeah, you can't.
So they're raw nopales. These are really good for diabetics. Anybody that is diabetic, this helps control the sugar levels.
And you got that at Northgate?
Yes. So I like to get it when it's already clean cut and ready to go. That way you don't have to do all the work of cleaning it and cutting it. And then you fill the blender up with water again.
I like your filter.
Yeah, this is neat. This is not a faucet, regular tap water. This is a reverse osmosis filtration system.
I want one of those my kitchen.
It's really cool. You can buy it at you can find it at, I think Costco has it, and so does Home Depot, like $120. And the filter needs to be replaced every 6 months.
So you can actually drink that water. That's the water you drink.
That's what I use to fill my water bottles with that I drink throughout the day.
They say that's actually better for you because the water bottles that you buy in the store have the plastic, and the plastic can contain cancer.
Right, and the chemicals. So
yeah.
And then this has the minerals that we need in the water, so it keeps the minerals. We don't know what kind of water they're using when they put them in those plastic bottles.
Yeah, I seen one of those documentaries where people were drinking the water bottles and working out thinking that they were really healthy, and they were drinking the toxins that the plastic was going into the water. And
especially if they leave I forgot one ingredient before I start blending. If they leave the water bottle in the sun in their car, that really leaches out all those chemicals from that plastic into your water. I forgot the olive oil. The olive oil has a good fats that's gonna keep you feeling full longer, and it's also gonna throw the body into fat burning mode. It's gonna start telling the body to start burning fat. So, and it also feeds the brain, so it gives you energy and it nourishes the brain. So a little bit more than that.
okay. And you prepare on Sunday and for the whole week. And you said the jars are good for at least 3 months, but you're not going to keep them for 3 months because you can make your supply all ready for the week.
Right. Just freeze it. Just like the other one, open it up over your sink in case it overflows, and it's easier to get rid of that foam that I don't like. See, this one's about to overflow.
Oh wow, that one's more full than the other one. I did notice that when you would make me the beet one, it was a little bit more harder to drink, but I drank it, but I did feel the effects a little bit different from the green one, the green juice.
The beets are really good for the blood. They're really good for energy. Really good for the liver, to cleanse the liver. So
I just had to get used to the taste, but it's not a bad taste. It's just when you're drinking something, you think it's going to taste sweet, but
yeah, just keep in mind, don't compare it to any of your favorite drinks out there. Don't compare it to that, because then that's going to turn you off. Just remember, it's medicine you're drinking. It's like, look at it as your medicine, because these nutrients are what are healing the body.
But I did notice after 3 days, I felt good.
Yeah,
and I couldn't explain the goodness, but I did feel good.
But what happens is, as you're drinking all these nutrients, your body the inflammation starts going down, starts nourishing the cells that transport energy and your blood into your blood. So you start feeling all those cells getting the nutrients and the energy, and you start feeling the energy as well. And it actually, people that suffer from depression, some people don't know it's lack of nutrients. The brain needs nutrients. So when you start drinking this, if you suffer from depression, you start seeing that lifts your mood as well.
That makes sense because when you're depressed, I always felt like you were unbalanced.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, I suffered from depression for many years. And when I started drinking this, it totally went away.
I can smell it. It smells good too.
Mm-hmm. So that's about where you want to fill it to, in case you don't want to fill it too much, because when it freezes, it expands and it'll crack the jar.
Can you do 2 green juices, like one in the morning and one in the evening? Like,
Yeah.
can I do the green and then the beet one in the night? I mean, for dinner?
Yeah, I've done that. I recommend the first one in the morning on an empty stomach before you eat anything, because your digestive system is empty and this goes straight to your bloodstream when you drink it on an empty stomach as soon as you wake up. So the first thing you want to drink is this. And
The
then,
red one?
a green juice.
Okay.
And then have some breakfast, and then if you want a second one throughout the day, you can have a second one either for lunch, as your lunch, or as your dinner. But when you drink it, you want to drink it on an empty stomach as well. So if you're going to have some protein with it, chicken, salmon, you want to drink this first and then eat your protein, because you want to have an empty stomach when you're drinking this.
I heard that you should have it early in the morning before you even have your coffee.
Yes, you don't want to have coffee on an empty stomach, because the acid in the coffee, when you drink it on an empty stomach, causes ulcers. It affects the stomach lining. It's too acidic, so you never want to drink your coffee on an empty stomach. You always want to eat something first.
Yeah, because that's the first thing I grab is the coffee right away. But
No, grab your green juice first, then you can have your coffee.
okay.